was just taking it a play at a time.
For the tie, it's Andrews, and he got it for the win. Blankenship, no good. We go into overtime.
Coach just said, let's get this B.
There it is, caught, touchdown, Marquise Brown. A furious comeback for the Baltimore Ravens.
Don't count out Lamar Jackson, down 19 points in the second half. He sat down on the bench with Marquise Brown to talk about how many scores they needed to win the game and executed. He threw for a franchise record 442 yards, 4 TDs, leading the biggest comeback of his career in an epic 31-25 overtime victory over the Colts. His 5-yard touchdown pass to Brown in overtime lifted Baltimore 4-1 to its 4th straight win and into sole possession of first place in the AFC North. Here's John Harbaugh and Lamar.
It's one of the greatest performances I've ever seen. You know, and it wasn't easy. I mean, it wasn't like we came out just up and down the field.
You set a lot of records tonight, but one record was you had the highest completion percentage for a 40 pass game. You completed 86% of your passes.
Okay.
When you're doing that, I mean, do you feel yourself being in the zone?
Yeah, I ain't gonna really say it's a zone. You know, I was just locked in. You know, I was just calm. Everything was just moving slow. You know, and I was just taking it a play at a time, and that's what it was.
Man.
All right, the maturation of Lamar Jackson, Keyshawn Johnson. How far can Lamar carry?
To the Super Bowl, I ain't even gonna let you finish.
Okay.
He can take him to the Super Bowl, Molly. Okay. He really, truly can. That defense continues to get better. That secondary shores up. And when you talk about just who he is as a dynamic playmaker and his ability to strike fear into the defensive unit, it's ridiculous. They didn't want him to get the ball at overtime. Especially after he was cooking the way he was cooking. Yeah. If you think about it, you go back, I think it was the Indianapolis Colts game where they were sitting out there, Hollywood Brown was dropping footballs left him. Not the Colts game, it was, what game was it, the Eagles? The Eagle game, and he was dropping Detroit game, he dropped 3 touchdowns. Yep. So you start adding statistics and all that up. Then when you look at his ability to make plays, when he gets into trouble with his feet, and now he's starting to keep his eyes and head downfield and not thinking about running first. I think a lot of people think that he's just a run-first quarterback. When he's in the pocket, he's a pocket passer. It doesn't look traditional. So to most people that watch football, they look at it and think it's Friday Night Lights because he's so dynamic. And then people want to say, well, you know, he's running too much, he's going to get hurt, his body is slight. He's been doing this since he was in Pop Warner. Nothing going to happen to him. He knows how to protect himself. And that's the beauty of it. And he's just, man, I love it. He could take them all the way to the Super. He already beat the Chiefs. Right. Okay? Yep. So he got that out the way. That's off his back. He done already beat Cleveland before. That's over with. Only team that's standing his way in the AFC, in my opinion, is Buffalo.
I wouldn't go as far as to say he knows how to protect himself because I've seen him put himself in dangerous situations.
No, dangerous situations as far as your eyes say. Just because it looked a certain way. But he knows how to protect himself.
Okay, when that brother's stretching near the goal line the way that he did, I mean, listen, he could have got.
He's been stretching that way forever.
That's cool. I'm just saying, it only takes once. You know that.
Oh, come on, man.
That. I mean,
so here's what I'm asking you. So here's what I'm asking you.
Right, go ahead.
Do quarterbacks like that with that style in the plays that you see?
Is there anyone that style?
No, hold on. I'm talking about dudes that's running around. Okay. The Russell Wilsons, the Kyler Murray, the Cam Newtons. When they're diving and doing those things, are they getting hurt? No, they're not.
No, they're not.
The people that's getting hurt is them Carson Wentz's and them type of dudes.
Fair enough.
That's all I'm saying.
Here's where I'm at with Lamar Jackson. I got to see it.
Other than they got to pay him his money.
No. Hold on. Listen, you gave Josh Allen $258 million. You better give Lamar Jackson at least $250 million. As a matter of fact, I'm cool with the $258. Watching he get paid less than Josh Allen as far as I'm concerned. I'm down with that. He deserves every penny, okay? Because the brother's box office. And he's winning football games. He ain't just winning football games. He's box office, too. Okay. So actually, you can make an argument he deserves more money than Josh Allen.
So what problem do you have?
What I'm saying to you is this. The 2 games prior to last night, all right, when he played against Detroit and Denver, both wins, in fairness to him, he didn't even complete 60% of his passes. That's what I pay attention to come postseason time. That's what I pay attention to.
Stephen A., they out there dropping Bentleys. What you talking about?
I saw Hollywood Brown drop some passes, no doubt about it.
And so you add them as catches, the percentage going to go up.
They didn't drop passes last night. He was balling, and I get all of that. All I'm trying to say to you is this. We have seen the Baltimore Ravens throughout the years. We've seen them show up in the regular season. We've seen them, and then something happens in the postseason. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is when we talk about Lamar Jackson, I'm thinking Josh
dude
Allen
is in his 4th year. He's taking them to the playoffs every year.
You act like I'm calling the brother a
No,
scrub.
because you just said you've seen the Baltimore Ravens in the past. All I'm saying, this is only his 4th year.
I'm telling you, when we talk about Lamar Jackson,
Okay.
my litmus test,
Okay.
because he looked like a pocket pass, even though he ran the ball 14 times last night, he looked like a pocket passer to me. When he was in the pocket, he looked very composed. He was patient. There was a few times he could have taken off and ran, and he did it. He stayed. He was patient. He waited for receivers to get open. Connected with Mark Andrews 11 times. Connected with Hollywood Brown 9 times.
Yes.
The brother put on the show, no doubt about it. Even though Carson
And their
Wentz
number
also
one
passed
pick
for
ain't
400
even out there.
That's
Rashad
right.
Bateman, where is he?
Exactly. So all I'm saying to you is that,
Okay.
again, with greatness comes great expectations. And I'm looking at him and I'm saying, yo, Lamar, good. I love what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Because come playoff time,
Okay.
you gonna see Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. I ain't worried about. Listen.
Baker
And by the way,
Mayfield,
listen. By the way, Baker Mayfield liking one of the tweets when I said they ain't winning no damn Super Bowl with Baker Mayfield as a quarterback. Damn it, I meant it. I didn't stutter, but that doesn't mean, Baker Mayfield, that I don't think you can play. I think you're a very good football player. I just think that there are quarterbacks
That
in
are
the
better.
AFC that are better. That's all. Prove me wrong. Good luck with that, because I think it's Chubb and Kareem Hunt that'll prove me wrong more so than anything else, but that's a different story for another day. All I'm saying is,
Okay.
with Lamar,
Yes.
I want to see what I saw last night.
Okay.
Throwing the football. I ain't talking about running because we know what he can do. Throwing the football. What I saw last night, I want to see that come play.
Have you ever seen any young quarterbacks do what he's done
No.
in the first 3 years of their career?
No.
I ain't even going to count this
No,
year.
no.
Just the first 3 years?
No.
So he's
a
growing.
superstar. He's a superstar.
He's growing.
He's a superstar.
He completed 85% of
Come
his
on, Molly,
passes,
talk to
400
this
yards,
dude, man.
4 TDs.
Talk to
These
him.
are things that have never happened
Talk
in
to
NFL
him.
history. Unprecedented.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
My comment that he didn't complete 60% of his passes in the 2 previous games, was I false about that? Yes or no?
No, but
Don't
there's
say
context.
what?
But there's context
Well, I'm
to
just
that.
saying.
But come on, man. If Molly ain't teeing you up right and the producers ain't helping us up right, this show ain't gonna be tops on the air.
That's true. But
Okay, think about it.
I understand that.
Think
I
about it.
understand that. I understand.
So if they out there dropping, like I said, they out there dropping Bentleys and
Right.
Lamborghini trucks and all that sort of stuff, instead of holding on to the damn ball like they did last night.
Okay.
I had
Okay.
the same conversation with
Okay.
Swagoo and Dan Orlovsky. They kept saying he needs help, he needs help. Yeah, they got to catch the ball.
Yes.
He's putting it in the bread basket.
Yeah, but you act like that.
If Justin Herbert was doing the same thing,
you
it'd
act
be a-
like that was applicable the last 3 years he was in the postseason, even though he won a playoff game last year. You act like that's applicable.
growing.
I understand. We know that. We listen.
And
Time
Molly's
out, I'ma stop
question,
now.
can
I'ma
they win the
stop. I'ma
Super
stop.
Bowl
And I
with
said-
him? And I say yes.
And I said I got to see it to believe
Oh,
it.
man,
All right.
come on,
Now,
man.
don't give me no come on. Now, here's the
You
other
don't
thing.
trust him in the
Time out,
clutch. You don't
time out.
trust him
Here's
when
the
he
other thing I
counts
want to
you
get on
do.
Keyshawn about.
He just came back off
That's what I
night
mean.
from 19
That's-
last
Time out.
night.
He's ignoring you.
I'm not ignoring him. Here's my point that I want to get on Keyshawn about. I would never ignore you, Molly. Here's the deal, Keyshawn. I have a right to look at the competition too. All I'm saying to you, y'all act like I'm sitting there saying the brother ain't a superstar. He's a
Who do you
superstar.
Who do you
But I
need
wanna
to see him
see-
beat?
The
Who do you
question
need to
is-
see him beat?
Well, it's going to
Because
be Patrick Mahomes and Josh
he
Allen.
beat Patrick
No,
Mahomes.
that was
He
the
didn't
regular
already-
season.
It don't-
Yeah.
So when I
No.
beat
But
somebody
Like,
in the regular season,
how
I
else
don't
are
gain,
we going to do
I
it
don't
on
gain
Madden?
confidence.
Where else are we going to beat him?
Saying, guys, y'all are acting like I'm saying the brother ain't a superstar. What I'm saying to
never
you,
said
what I'm
that.
saying to
We
you
ain't
is,
said
I
nothing like
want to
that.
see him do what he
we
did
never- we
in the
never said-
postseason.
we never
That's
said-
all I'm saying.
That's
I can't
called
say that.
faith.
Yes, you can.
All right then.
But you moving the goalposts.
No.
Because like Molly said, he done already got one dude away from him, so